First, though, we're about to lose a Premier League legend.
To be in these types of individual awards, you need to win things.
They deserve their moment. They deserve their place in history.
Pep's City Slickers are Premier League champions for a fourth year in a row.
2023, Manchester City, treble winners.
He's one of the best midfielders I think I've ever seen.
Oh, what a goal! What a fantastic goal! Brilliant! Oh, that's amazing!
Tell me about passer in European football at the moment than Kevin De Bruyne. What a cross this is.
Reference him now, didn't they? They go, oh, that was a pass like Kevin De Bruyne.
1-1. Magnificent strike from Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne is, if not the best, he's certainly one of the best players I've ever seen in the Premier League.
Good music, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That must be from one of your films. What's that film with Leonardo DiCaprio? Is it Deception?
Inception.
Sounds like one of them. Yes, the Premier League is losing one of their greatest ever players at the end of the season, as Kevin De Bruyne announced today. He'll be leaving Man City after 10 years at the club. His manager, Pep Guardiola, he's been speaking to the media today and was asked where De Bruyne ranks in the best players ever to play in the Prem.
I think I've been involved in, I read today or yesterday, 280 goals in terms of goals and assists in the Premier League. So the Premier League is one of the greatest midfielders I ever played in this country, and I think that this club is no doubt about. Always when you say is the greatest, not the greatest, so it's like always have to be careful for respect for the, players who play main roles and incredible players that play for the last, 20, 30 years in this club, but come on. There's no doubt he's one of the greatest, for sure, because of his consistency, except the last year and a half, that I had injury problems, and the consistency, and in important games and not important games, and every 3 days being there all the time. So that is no doubt.
We had Noel Gallagher on before, and we went through his the amount of games he's played. Not Noel, obviously, Kevin De Bruyne. It makes unbelievable reading it. I mean, we know he's a fantastic player, but when you realise 413 games played, 106 goals, that's a lot, right?
Yeah.
Remember the 100 club for a player that's not a striker. 174 assists.
Who's got 100 Premier League goals?
106.
De Bruyne got 106?
No. 106 goals.
De Bruyne?
Yeah.
In the Prem?
No. 106 goals.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
I thought you meant in the Premier League.
No, but I'm saying that's a lot of goals for someone that's not a striker.
Yes, 100%, right?
Yeah. He's won, his Roll of Honour is 6 Premier Leagues. That in itself is quite remarkable. 2 FA Cups, 5 League Cups, 1 Champions League, and 2 Premier League Player of the Season awards. Where is Kevin De Bruyne ranked amongst the greatest Man City players of all time?
Yeah, he's up there, for sure. I mean, Noel was saying there, but you go down as one of the greats. You've got like David Silva, of course. I'm guessing there would have been players from way back in the day that were fantastic. Summerby, yeah, of course, people like that. But yeah, he's right up there. I mean, when you talk about recent history, I mean, he has been phenomenal. I mean, you asked Noel a really good question when you said about who comes in next, because when David Silva went, people went, oh, who's going to be next? He come about, and in some respects, I think he was better than David Silva. Yeah, David Silva with the ball, lovely touches, couldn't tackle him, like majestic, but De Bruyne goals, assists, that killer pass, that killer instinct, he's right up there, one of the absolute best for sure.
talkSPORT understands that De Bruyne appears set for a move to Major League Soccer with league newcomers San Diego FC, the frontrunners for his signature. Alex Crook will join us in a bit to give us more on that. A good move, I think, for a player like that. You've obviously got that option or Saudi.
I think from a family aspect, I can understand why he's choosing America. San Diego, lovely part of the world, by the way, as well.
Been there?
Yeah, before, yeah.
What'd you go there for?
A holiday.
Oh, right. Okay.
And the zoo, incredible San Diego Zoo.
Is that nice?
Yeah.
There, is it? Okay. Scary one?
What?
Scary zoo?
What do you mean scary zoo?
You know, like the size of it. Is it like, wow?
Yeah, incredible.
Right.
But no, yeah, for Kevin De Bruyne, I mean, he is an absolute icon, legend of Premier League. He probably would get in my all-time Premier League 11 if I was picking one.
You're not picking one?
No, we're not doing that.
What have you done?
I've got Pepsi on there, haven't I?
Yeah, I know. Should we do that now?
What's up to you? Is that?
Yeah, we can do that now. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I think Joe's giving me the thumbs up. I can't really see him, but yeah. Why to make big movements with your hands? Oh, he said in my big thumbs up. I think that's what he meant.
Okay.
Right, so you've got in front of you your 1 to 11 of players that have played for Pep.
Yeah.
So he's been at Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Man City.
Yeah. So he was at. Yeah. So anyway, goalkeeper.
Right.
I've gone
You got straight into it.
Yeah, Manuel Neuer.
Right, okay.
I think you have to.
Bayern Munich.
I've got Edison in little brackets, but I just think
How little are the brackets?
quite small.
Right.
But I do think Manuel Neuer consistency. I know he was only at Bayern for 3 years, Pep. 2013 to 2016.
Who's his basket? To Stegen?
No, it was Victor Valdes. You look at him.
Yeah, we had him for a bit.
Yeah,
Victor Valdes, yeah.
But I think, Manuel Neuer, I think he goes down as one of the greatest
so.
goalkeepers, if not the greatest goalkeeper ever. So,
Oh, don't come out of a line like that.
he's in the discussion.
Yes, he's in the discussion.
For sure, he's in the...
Yes.
It's hard to just pick one goalkeeper, isn't it?
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Remind me, was he great with his feet? Edison, of course, was.
Yeah, he's good with his feet, yeah.
Okay.
He was the original sweeper keeper. Every single time the ball went out.
You're right, he used to play miles
high
in front of me. Yeah, okay, I remember now, yeah.
But
okay.
yeah, I've got Manuel Neuer in goal.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So far, so good.
Yeah, right back, there was a few options. I did think
Carl Walker's one.
He was one, but I've gone Philipp Lahm. Again, another Bayern. I think he was incredible. I know he moved into midfield later on, but...
Is it midfield or centre half? It's like CDM, isn't it?
No, yeah, holding midfield.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Philipp Lahm, he retired quite young.
Go on.
I think he was about...
Oh, here we go.
No, right, so basically
off the top of your head, before you Google it, what do you think he is?
I reckon he's about 32, 33.
Yeah, he's quite young.
Yeah, so, and I think he was incredible.
Why did he retire, do you know?
Do you know what? I think it was announced for quite a while, right? And then all of a sudden he just went, do you know what? Yeah.
Sounds like you're ad-libbing here. Do you know what? I've had enough.
No, here we go.
Sounds like an ad-lib. Philipp Lahm was...
Age of 30.
Wow.
Age of 30, announced his retirement from international football.
Oh.
He had 5 goals and...
Yeah.
Right, so we can keep going.
This is...
I mean, but 30, is that
for
not
international
young?
football? Yeah, he's...
For international football?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but no, he was exceptional. But I've gone Philipp Lahm.
Okay, I'm glad you've done your research
Thank
on
you.
this. Really good.
2 centre-halves. Now, this was quite difficult because when you have to go through... I mean, it's Barca, Bayern, City. But I've gone for...
His company in there.
Gerard Piqué,
Okay.
1. Vincent Kompany, 2.
So you've left off Puyol.
Yeah.
Didn't like him?
No, I liked him, but I like Piqué. I think Piqué was... When I think of Pep ball and the way that he wanted to play,
Yeah.
I think Piqué was perfect for that. Like, Puyol was good.
Piqué a great defender?
He was a good ball player. And he
was like your Ferdinand.
Yeah, and I like that about him.
Yeah, okay.
So you're back Vincent Kompany, leader, captain.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about that goal against Leicester. Importance.
Go on, sound effect.
Like, what do you mean?
Oh, shit.
Smash.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've gone them to Piqué and Kompany centre half. Left back, again, was difficult because not so much for Manchester City. They've had some good ones, but at first I went David Alaba.
Okay.
Right? Bayern. Good defender. But I thought, no way. Jordi Alba.
Okay. I mean, they sound the same.
Yeah, Jordi Alba. Spanish international. Incredible. Up and down. Quick. Fast. Was part of that team, that Messi team, that was phenomenal. So I've gone Jordi Alba at left back.
Okay. How funny would it be if we did this team and Kevin De Bruyne's not in it?
Yeah, brilliant. So he's my midfield 3.
Yeah.
I had to put the Ballon d'Or winner in it because it's either him or Busquets.
Right.
Busquets is incredible, but I just think Rodri's better. And Rodri,
do you?
And Rodri has more of a goal threat.
Do you?
Champions League final goal.
He scores goals, yeah. He scores big goals.
But, mate, he won the Euros with Spain just now. I know Busquets has done that as well and the World Cup, but Busquets' team is better.
I feel a bit dirty not including Busquets in the team.
No, I'm going Rodri.
Okay.
The 2 ahead of him, Andre Iniesta. Oh my goodness. Right. Play against him in the under 21.
Hold on, so Xavi's not in your team?
I've got Andre Iniesta and Xavi. De Bruyne doesn't make it.
What?
Yeah, De Bruyne doesn't make it.
Kevin De Bruyne is not... So today's all about Kevin De Bruyne?
Yeah, he's not in it.
And Kevin De Bruyne is not in your pep.
So
okay, no, I like that.
Who are you leaving out? Xavi and Iniesta.
I like what you've done there. That's good you've done that.
Yeah.
It's lucky he didn't die today, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, Iniesta and Xavi. Now this bit...
What about Alonso?
No, Rodri, Ballon d'Or, man.
Just asked, there's no room for Alonso in that team.
If there's no room for Busquets, Alonso's not getting in.
Okay.
Right? This part...
Don't you shout me.
This next bit is so tough.
How many you got left? 3?
3 positions. Right. So on the right's not, because Messi.
Get Messi on the right.
Yeah, but sometimes he did that.
I know,
like him, Villa and Pedro used to kind of alternate, didn't they?
Okay, I mean, yeah, you'd very rarely watch Barca and he would stay on the right.
Exactly, but I'm going to go Messi. You do what you want. Free roll, son. Captain. Do what you want.
You're going to sun him off here?
Yes,
okay.
Messi, do what you want.
Yeah, he's your son.
On the left, I've gone Frank Ribery. Oh, my goodness, that guy. Incredible. Robin didn't play on that position, so I wasn't shoving him out there.
Okay.
Ribery. They actually called that front 3, those 2, because they were in tandem, robbery.
Why?
Because Robin and Ribery. Robbery.
Oh, that's quite nice. Who coined that phrase?
Don't know, but I've read it.
Oh, that's a word I definitely couldn't say. There's too many R's and W's there.
When I was doing my...
research?
Yeah, research, yeah.
Sorry, so you got 1 space up top?
Yeah. And I'm going to go...
So hold on, you got no Dino, No, you got no Henry.
He got to Barca.
No Henry.
No, he got to
Your boy's not in it.
He got to Barca 2012, and
your boy's not in it.
No.
Oh my God! I don't know if I'm comfortable with that.
Down the middle, I've got 3 options.
Okay.
I've got Aguero,
Lewandowski,
and Haaland. Now,
good luck.
I'm going to have to put Haaland in the middle. Right, I think Lewandowski's a better all-round
You
footballer.
love Lewandowski.
I love him, right? But Haaland, like Aguero, didn't win the Champions League with Pep.
No.
Lewandowski didn't win the Champions League with Pep.
No.
Haaland did.
And that's the only reason.
I need to do something.
Imagine Haaland and Messi.
And Ribery. Don't leave out Ribery.
Yeah, okay, he's going to put crosses in.
Yeah.
I like it. Do you want to go through it very quickly?
Yeah, I'm going Neuer, Neuer, Lahm, PK, Company, Guardiola, Rodri, Iniesta, Xavi, Ribery, Messi, and Haaland.
Okay, I like it. You lot out there in Radio Land, you can phone up and say to Benny, why have you put him in? Or you can just phone up and talk about Kevin De Bruyne. And also Man City fans, how are you going to replace him? I don't think you can replace him, right? He's an unbelievable player. Kevin De Bruyne chat is where it's at. This is the only section we're doing it. He announced today that he's going to retire from Man City and move on. We understand he's going to go to play football in the MLS with San Diego FC, the front runners. In fact, Cookie will be joining us for more on this a bit later on in the show. But we're going to talk Kevin De Bruyne when we come back. 03717 223344.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.